Welcome to Kerala. Welcome to God's own country, otherwise known as Kerala. Kerala is a state in southwest India, and in this video, we will explore some of northern Kerala's top destinations. We will be hitting 5 different areas, each having their own unique and special qualities. And if you stay to the end, you get to see one of my favorite parts of the trip. The northern region of Kerala is called Malabar by the locals. It's a beautiful tropical area along the Arabian Sea, filled with coconut trees, nature, and some eye-popping traditions. It also has incredible food. They're so good. Kerala actually means land of coconut trees in the local Malayalam language. Coconuts are literally everywhere and used in literally everything, especially in the Malabar cuisine. In this area, men wear lungis, which is a traditional piece of fabric worn around the waist. So this man is going to be so kind and show us exactly how to wrap a lungi. Okay, get ready because we have a lot to explore and this video will be jam-packed. Last night I arrived extremely late and came to the city of Kannur, and I am staying at the Krishna Beach and Resort, which is absolutely stunning. A big tradition in Canor is the traditional hand weaving. They still do it all by hand. No machines for the shirts, for the saris, and all different kinds of things. So we're gonna go check out the process. This place is huge. It's so cool. There are about 50 workers in here, and they're making everything from shirts to bath mats to saris. So this woman over here is making a sari. We're gonna go check her out. So cool. So the saris take about 1.5 days to make. A sari is 6.5 meters long, and they can hand weave 1 meter per hour about.
This is for ladies.
This is for ladies.
Yeah, sure.
Then I drove for 2 hours and got my first taste of the fascinating festival called Theyyam. I'm actually really excited about this festival because I've seen pictures of it and it just looks like incredible. So I'm very lucky that I'm here in Kerala at the exact time that it's happening. It was not planned. Theyyam is an 800-year-old ritual that's a combination of art and spirituality. It consists of costumes and makeup, dance, music, and mythology. It is believed that a human being can take on the divine power of a deity or god, and by completing this days-long ritual, it will bless the village and bring prosperity. He's preparing his makeup now, which might take like 1 to 2 hours, we'll see. And the purpose of it is to basically take in the divine power when he becomes the god. Each face painting is an interpretation of how they think the god appears. So cool. As a makeup artist, I can really appreciate this. So much time and precision. Each god has a different characteristic, and the characteristic of the god that he will be performing and that he will be having the divine power of tonight is a warrior god. He got this position from his family, so his family did it for years and then they pass it down to him. So it goes from generation to generation. He's been doing it since he was a little kid, and this man has been painting different Theyyams for 20 years.
Next stop is Wayanad, which is a district that sits on the western mountain range in South India, which is abundant with tea, coffee, and tons of spices. I found out that a lot of the plants grown here are used in Ayurveda treatments, which is a traditional medicine system.
There's this leaf down here called Touch Me Not, and he touches it, and then the whole like leaf shrivels up.
Wow.
Watch. Beautiful.
Sit in the bathtub and look out at that. This hotel is called After the Rains. After the rains, everything comes alive and is beautiful. I've seen monkeys, which they were far away, so I couldn't really film them. They have a butterfly garden and just all kinds of animals and vegetation and herbs and spices. I've never seen cardamom or black pepper being grown naturally, so that was awesome. Such a relaxing and beautiful place. Good morning. Can you hear the birds? This is what I woke up to this morning. So nice. I slept with my windows open all night long. I got to listen to like whatever it was, the little noises all night long. It was so nice. I slept like a baby. Kerala's nickname is God's own country, and as legend has it, if I get this correct, back thousands of years ago there was a battle between a king and a god. Eventually, after the battle was over, Kerala rose from the water, and it was God's gift to the people. On to number 3 on my list, Calicut, whose official name and local name is Kozhikode, but given the name Calicut by the colonials. Sitting along the Arabian Sea, Calicut was dubbed as the City of Spices. Bayport Port became the major trading point for Arab and European countries as early as the 7th century. The main spice was pepper, but lots of other spices, as well as trading lumber and animal products. Bayport is still used today for cargo and transporting passengers. This is Kozhikode Beach. It's a clean and a happening beach, definitely a nice place to hang out with your family or friends, and a great place to people watch. There's tons of activity all around. I'd say the best time to come here is late afternoon when the sun is starting to come down.
One thing that you'll notice here, or a couple of things that you'll notice, is that people in India, they come to the beach fully clothed. So no bathing suits here. They come here mainly in the evening as well. They come more when the sun is going down and it's a little bit cooler. So it makes sense how they can be fully clothed as well.
A cool spot to hang out is at this lookout point where you can catch the beautiful sunset. It was a little foggy the day that I went, but it was still really nice. These are the local fishermen with their colorful fishing boats. A couple of them love the drone and were telling her to come over to them. It was so cute. I stayed at the Rabbits Hotel, which was a 5-star and probably my favorite stay. It was really nice, and the food at their restaurant was incredible.
Delicious.
Which brings me to the food in Calicut. It was so good. Calicut is considered to be the epicenter for food in northern Kerala. Here you can get the typical Malabar dishes, but they also have some dishes that you can only get here because of the Arab and Portuguese influences and because of their location on the sea. I tried so many great different foods, and I'm considering making a separate video about all of the foods that I tried because it's way too much to put here.
That's delicious.
Leave me a comment and let me know if you'd be interested in a separate food video. But I will go ahead and show you now a dessert that Calicut is famous for.
This is a market in Calicut. It's very lively in the evening. The street is called SM, and it's known for its sweets, particularly halwa, which I'm gonna go try some halwa. You can find halwa in many places throughout the Malabar region, but it's really popular in Calicut. It's usually made from flour, roasted in ghee, sweetened with sugar, and can be infused with different spices, fruits, and or nuts. Okay.
With the sugar, maybe jaggery.
Uh-huh.
It's different. For mango, watermelon, jackfruit,
Okay.
dates,
Okay.
pineapple,
Okay.
orange, beet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Island halwa.
Island halwa.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And jaggery.
Rice powder and jaggery.
Coconut.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Jaggery is like huge in India. Jaggery is unrefined sugar made from sugarcane. I like that. That's good. Thank you. I was actually really sad to leave Calicut, but I had to move on. And this brings me to city number 4, Kochi, which you will also hear being called Cochin. This is a popular, bustling city and tourist destination. It has an array of colonial architecture and lots of history. They have one of the oldest churches in India built by the Portuguese, a king's palace that was rebuilt by the Dutch, and a Jewish quarter. This is the old Jewish quarter in Cochin. They came here in around the 16th century, and then for like the spice trade left around in the 1950s. And this is a synagogue that is still active. There's only one Jewish person that still lives in the quarters, but then people come from outside of Kochi to come here to the synagogue. And my room in Kochi. Nice. Dosa is a typical breakfast food in South India. I've never had rawa dosa, so I'm gonna try this time. It's so crispy, so cool. It's yummy. Kochi is the largest port city in Kerala and the second busiest in all of India. It has these iconic ancient Chinese fishing nets that are still being used today. In the morning, you can see them moving up and down, and at night, they are cool to see at sunset. There is a lot to see and experience in Kochi. I was a little bit short on time, but I made sure to see a Kathakali performance. Kathakali is a mixture of dance, art, and storytelling that originated in Kerala. The performers go through about 5 to 10 years of intense training at specialized schools. There are different courses for makeup, costume design, dance, music, hand and feet movements, and eye movements. I went to the Folklore Odeum Theater, which they gave some of the back history and meanings to the movements, which made the performance that much better. Martial arts is also big in northern Kerala, and the theater also had the option to see it, as well as a Theyyam performance.
it to my final destination on this journey through northern Kerala. Along the way, I stopped at some beautiful beaches where you could easily spend a few days enjoying and relaxing. Namaskar. Beautiful. Hi. Namaste. Now I arrived at the last and one of my favorite experiences on my trip. Number 5, Alleppy, where you hop on a houseboat that takes you on an overnight trip through the backwaters of Kerala.
I'm about to begin a new adventure. I am gonna get on one of these houseboats. It's gonna take me in the backwaters of Alleppy. I will be staying the night on here. It's so exciting. So the roofs, this is all made from bamboo and coconut, like the little fibers in the coconut. This is the name of my boat, Zandari, which is very fitting since my name is Zan. This is a one-room boat, so I get it all to myself. Let me show you around. This is my dining area and my room. These houseboats have been around for about 100 years, and when they first started, they were used for cargo to carry heavy items. And even some people lived on them and kind of like moved from place to place like gypsies. But then in 1996, they made their first boat with the coconut and bamboo roof and made a bedroom and turned it into like this now tourist attraction, which Indians come from all over India, and people like me come. I've seen both Indians and foreigners on these boats. It's so peaceful and tranquil, and it's a great way to relax, especially if you've been traveling around India. It's a great way to just kind of wind down, and it's nice. Wow, look how beautiful. So beautiful. Okay.
Sambar,
Avil.
cabbage toran. This fish is pearl sport, the lake fish.
Karima.
Karimini, local name.
Okay.
Kerala papad.
So these are the vegetables with coconut. I think I need to start making my vegetables with coconut. So now I'm about to go take this little boat that's pulling up right now, this canoe, and go on the backwaters where the big houseboat can't fit.
Northern Kerala is India's little secret. It's such a tranquil and beautiful area. If you're either a nature lover, in need of some relaxation with the option to explore culture, or just a foodie, or want a soft introduction to the rest of India, Northern Kerala is a great place to visit. God's own country.